Hello, everyone. Gio and Keith here from Apocalypse Movies, back with another anniversary movie.
Yes.
10 years ago, The Place Beyond the Pines came out in 2013, March 29th, directed by Derek Cianfrance. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Then this one, you want to talk about an indie movie having an ensemble, okay? You got Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, Eva Mendes, Ray Liotta, rest in peace, Ben Mendelsohn, Rose Byrne, Mahershala Ali, Bruce Greenwood. What a cast!
Yeah.
The movie made $47 million off of a $15 million budget, so it was profitable and is critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
I don't know how I came across this movie. I just remember watching it once. And I think I just turned it on randomly, and it was like Ryan Gosling. I'm like, what the heck? And then you find out what happens to his character, and it just felt like, wow, that's crazy. And then the story moves to Dane DeHaan, and what he goes through as a troubled kid.
Yeah.
Doesn't really know who his father was. This was right after Chronicle, I think, too. Actually, it was. Yeah. Because Chronicle was 2012.
Okay,
it was 2013.
Okay.
And just all okay. So the first act was Ryan Gosling and him and Ben Mendelsohn on a crime spree. The second act is Bradley Cooper and the police corruption, right, with Ray Liotta.
And then
the third act was the sons.
The two sons.
And the politician. Yeah, and all that. Man, any fond memories of The Place Beyond the Pines? Like, how'd you come across it?
No memory of this at the time.
Wow.
March of 2013.
I
don't know why. I think I was just moving back to Sacramento after a year in Florida. But no, I don't remember this when it came out. But I do. I did the same thing as you. I watched this maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. Just one of those scrolling through Netflix and okay. I remember watching this back to back with what's the Bradley Cooper where he's a chef? What's that movie?
Burnt.
Burnt. Yeah. I watched both of that one and then this right after. So that was a tough emotional day of movie watching.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm like, oh, Bradley Cooper. I knew this already, but I'm like, well, this guy is legit, man. Like, he's a movie star,
right?
And I think he's great. But yeah, this you mentioned the cast, which I didn't even remember all that. I remember Ben Mendelsohn was like his kind of
his mentor,
partner
in crime,
living like in a junkyard or wherever it was he was living. I do remember that, and very dramatic and depressing movie. But it's very, very. You got to be in make sure you're in a better, like a place, a more positive place before you go.
Place of content. Where you're content with everything. You just want to watch this. Yeah.
Because definitely when I watched this, I remember the time I was going through some stuff, and it was like,
man.
But I would definitely have to revisit this movie.
All right. Well, here it is, the trailer for The Place Beyond the Pines. 10 years, man. Time flies.
Ryan Gosling is he's something else, man. He's just amazing.
Amina here?
Yeah, Blue Valentine, another terribly depressing movie.
Okay, Tommy.
I heard from it over a year. Just took off.
How they met. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They both did the right thing. Getting together.
I can't think of another line of work that I'd rather be in.
You're so smart. You can do anything you want. Just don't understand why you're doing this.
I'm a cop, Chad. You got a kid? You want to provide for that kid? You got to do that using your skill set. Your skill set? Shoot the arrow.
Everybody wants to live. Put your hands in the air.
405, they were shooting suspect.
104, got a visual on 1 second. Thomas for me. I'm still his father. I can give him stuff.
Officer Brooklyn, I'm here to search your house.
What for?
We're looking for the money that Lou Glenn may or may not give to you.
14 grand.
The lion's share is going to our hero.
This is your problem. This is our problem, and I'm bringing it to your attention because that's what I should do.
I'm gonna do 2 in 1 day.
I'm not gonna let you bring it all down.
It's a band. You're gonna like it.
Sons and Consequences. Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
You know something, Lou? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
Also, a really well done trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes having that. If you haven't seen the movie, you would think, like it's okay. It's between Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper
Right.
and all this stuff, which it kind of is. But then the movie after the first act just takes a complete shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really 3 stories. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is.
But go ahead, speak on it.
But yeah, well, this thing about Ryan Gosling, his performance in this movie, playing this character, who just pretty hard done by. I mean, and even though he didn't, he finds out he's got a kid with Eva Mendes that he didn't know about, and he seems like if he wasn't doing what he's doing, he'd be a pretty good dad.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you see flashes of that, but it's just the it's the unstable,
Right.
and just relationship. Right?
Well, and he's self-aware enough to know, like,
Yeah.
I need to probably stay away from him. And I know he tells her, don't, like, not to tell him about his dad or whatever. Just
Right.
Don't tell him, who I am or whatever. And Mahershala Ali, and he's also aware enough to let him, who seems to be kind of a more stable guy, knows that this is probably even this is the woman that he loves, but this is probably a situation that they both should be someone like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, tragic turning point. It's one of those movies that, or made me think of The Departed, where the what happens to DiCaprio, where you're like, what?
Right.
Did not see that coming at all. And then it becomes a whole thing with Bradley Cooper and the police corruption and everything is going through there. It's funny that Ray Liotta is the guy. You go to Copland, where he's
right. Wow.
sort of similar
Yeah.
situation there, which is really good. That's Stallone was essentially was the Bradley Cooper person in that one, but he does manage to outsmart everyone, sort of, to his own benefit. I mean, he's trying to do another guy who's trying to do the right thing when it's just like everyone else around him just isn't,
Right.
This movie's really good, man.
Yeah.
This is a really good movie.
For me, this is the one that put Ryan Gosling on the map as like, okay, like I had seen him in like Remember the Titans and like those kind of movies, but like this is the one where I was just like, damn, he's a really good actor.
Legit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then of course he had a run of movies in the 2010s and just who he is today. For me, it started with The Place Beyond the Pines.
He's got he's got so many of them from like around this time up till now, like this, Blue Valentine, Drive, which is excellent.
Only God Forgives.
I mean,
it's insane, dude. The run that he has and still has to this day.
How about the young man, the son? Oh,
Dane DeHaan.
Dane DeHaan.
Yeah, this is around the time when he was on the rise.
Right.
You had Chronicle. You had Lawless with Tom Hardy. A Place Beyond the Pines.
He hasn't.
And then
quite gotten there.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he played Harry Osborn. And
right.
I thought he did a good job in that one. And then, God, what's the one he did with Gore Verbinski? It's like a horror kind of thriller.
I know what you're talking about.
You know
I
what
wanted
I'm
to see
talking
that
about?
too. Yeah,
Heart or something. I don't know. But And then he
He's
did
in a
the
Luc
one,
Besson movie.
no,
with
there was
the,
one Luc Besson with him and
1,000 Suns or something like that. 1,000 Planets.
oh, what's her name? Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, City of 1,000 Planets. I think.
Yeah, Valerian.
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 Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Man.
Which I watched like the first 30 minutes of. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that movie was not bad, but yeah, he hasn't. I don't know. Maybe he's just selective about his roles or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Probably,
that or
after the experience, with Amazing Spider-Man,
Maybe.
and that movie, and
he's got the talent. Right?
Oh,
He's
100%.
got it. It's something.
Yeah.
Not, I don't know.
Yeah, man, just
Yeah.
yeah, but great movie. Highly recommend it, you guys. A Place Beyond the Pines. Check it out. Let us know your thoughts. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much for joining myself and Keith for another anniversary trailer reaction. And make sure you leave your thoughts. Thank you so much for your guys' support. Until the next one, you guys take care.